Hello, my name is Stacey Brook and I'm the founder and chief advisor at College Essay Advisors, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Wake Forest Supplement. The Wake Forest Supplement usually gives students a run for their money, and this year is no exception. The first one is list 5 books you have read that intrigued you, and then there are spaces left for you to include each book's title and author and mark whether the selection was required or not required. And then the Part B of this question is explain how a book you've read has helped you understand the world's complexity, and you have 150 words for that. Here you really want to choose a selection that is going to reflect your personal tastes, your personal interests. You're going to want to shy away from obvious selections, especially things that are assigned in school. To Kill a Mockingbird, 1984. There are lessons to be learned from those books for sure, but they're also books that other people are highly likely to choose and that pretty much every teenager in America has read. So think outside of what has been assigned to you. Were you blown away by The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian? How did that graphic novel change the way you think about the Native American experience? Or maybe Brene Brown's Daring Greatly made you consider your own vulnerability and how that might lead to strength for the very first time. The next question is, tell us more about the topic that most engages your intellectual curiosity, 150 words. Here, you're gonna wanna choose something that really speaks to your interests, your passions, something that admissions hasn't yet seen from you on the application. When was the last time you went down an internet rabbit hole trying to research something? When were you inspired to solve a problem or create something new? What was the last skill you learned outside of school that truly took you in, captured your imagination? Have you always loved working in your mother's garden, and has that inspired you to learn more about plants all over the world? Are you inspired not just by solving puzzles, but also by the creativity required to make them? You, again, only have 150 words for this answer, but you want to talk about something that speaks to your personality, your learning style, and what really excites you. Next question, give us your top 10 list. For the top 10 list, you're given spaces where you can list a theme, so you can tell admissions what the list is about, and then you have 10 spaces where you can fill in your top 10. I always joke that I would list pastas in order, and rigatoni is number 1 forever, and I am not accepting any counter arguments. So maybe I would make a list of my favorite pastas and who I ate them with, or which member of my family makes the best version of a dish with my favorite pasta. Something that would showcase both my passion for food, which never dies, and my relationships with my family. You have 100 characters per item, so you can elaborate a little bit with each answer, but you're also going to want to pay attention to that character count as you're kind of imagining what you can accomplish with this. Also, as you're imagining this, think about how you might take a list of something you love, like your favorite movies, and add dimension to it. Make it something that is out of the ordinary, a little more particular to you. This, like the other options, is one you can really have fun with. I always recommend that students make a list of things they might want to make lists of. So just take a journal, open the notes section of your iPhone, and when you're sitting on the subway or waiting to pick someone up in your car, just think about things that you do, things that you love, things that show up over and over again in your life, and what might be interesting to say or expand on as related to those subjects.